Oh, it looks like we might be live. Yeah, I think we're live. Neil, you want to do a quick check? Open up another browser. We want to make sure we are in fact live. Let me know if people are seeing the stream. Let me know if you guys are seeing the stream because I'm not over there. Somebody make a comment real quick. Looks like it says we're live. That's good. All right, welcome to the webinar, everybody. We are so stoked to have you guys here. So we're gonna get jumping on here. Appreciate everybody jumping on. Just a few housekeeping things here to get started. Yesterday we had an epic fail, so today we're going to start over again and just go from scratch. I'm going to kind of like edit the video and everything. So when we get started on the video today, it's going to be like we're starting brand new and fresh. So and it's good to see a lot of my old friends, here with me on the webinar. I appreciate you guys jumping on here. It's going to be a lot of fun. You guys are going to get a lot of value today. So. All right, so let's go over here. We're going to share my screen and see if I can get that. Hey, what's up, Robert? Good to see you, man. Thank you for being here. All right, so let's see if we can get this to work. Neil, let's go ahead and set up so that we're gonna go screen share so that we can do the video, picture in picture and stuff like that. So screen share, turn that on, turn on the audio, know how to do that now. Yesterday, that was a challenge. All right. All right, let's get the framing set up correctly so that we have the right picture with the slideshow. You want to have me in the window over there. All right, just get rid of it. Get rid of the banner. There we go. Yeah, for some reason that's kind of a funky way to do it. So it's either going to be on me a whole 100% or on the PowerPoint slide 100%. All right, so we're going to do a countdown and we're going to get started in 5, 4, 3, 2. Hey guys, it's Jeff Mills, and I want to say thanks to everybody for jumping on the webinar with us today. And I'm really honored that you guys took time out of your busy schedule to come on here and learn some things about AI. And the focus of today is really going to be talking about, some amazing tools that are happening and being used right now in the AI world that you should be using in your business. So I've been known to do some pretty long webinars, 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I promise you today, I'm going to get this webinar done in like 45 minutes. Okay. That's the goal. Somebody time me. So we'll have you guys out of here as quickly as possible. But I also want to make sure we give you guys amazing value. We give you some entertainment. We give you some education. And also, we're going to give you a special offer at the end of this webinar. And that's intentional because we want to make sure we're helping as many people as possible. And we do that with our coaching and our special offers. So stick through all the way to the end because the offer at the end might be exactly something you're looking for. So let's get started. Who is this webinar for? Let's go into those details first. This webinar is for people who are, digital marketers, people who want to increase their conversions, optimize their campaigns with AI. You want to get more leads, you want to qualify more leads. It's for small business owners. It's for people who want to improve their prospecting, their customer engagement. They want to drive new revenue, and they don't like paying for a huge team. They want to save money. That might be you. You might be on this webinar. You're a content creator. So we got a lot of people who are out there, are content creators, social media marketers. You write, posts. You want to learn how to write posts, create graphics, create ebooks, courses, video scripts, find all kinds of ideas. Basically work smarter. We spell smarter differently at Smairt AI. But it's pronounced like the word smart. So the company's name is Smairt AI, and we say work smarter, not harder. And then you're on this webinar because you're e-commerce. You do like Shopify stores, or you do Etsy, or you do eBay, or selling products online, and you want to figure out how AI can offer your existing clients or future clients product recommendations, shipping updates, upsells, and cross sells. And this webinar is for people who are coaches and consultants. So if you're doing webinars or you're selling courses and course content, this is for you, because it's going to show you how to generate more sales and qualify more leads. And then it's also for real estate professionals. So we're attracting a lot of people in the real estate niche right now, who are coming to us and want us to generate more qualified sellers who are selling their homes. And so we're using AI to go find them a whole new group of people that they weren't able to reach before. And we're booking sales appointments for people so they can talk to people about their home, and that saves real estate agents a lot of time and a lot of money as well. And you're on this webinar because you're a business opportunity seeker. Maybe you don't have a business. Maybe all the qualifications I just read off, digital marketer, business owner, content creator, maybe you're none of these things. But maybe you are a business opportunity seeker. Maybe you're trying to see and ask yourself, hey, Jeff, how can I make money with AI? Well, you're in the right place today. So as a business opportunity seeker, you're going to see many tools, many things that we're using that you can resell or go out there and make money with. And you're even going to learn how to become a partner with me and become an affiliate for us, where you can recommend our services to other businesses and get a nice big chunk of referral commissions for everybody who gets started with us. So there's really a big audience that's here for this webinar today. And again, thank you everybody for joining us. Hopefully you're one of these people and you're in the right place. Now, why should you care about AI? Why does AI matter for you? Well, what it's going to do, it's going to help you boost your efficiency and your productivity. Ever since I started using AI, it has greatly freed up my time so I can be more efficient and more productive. I can get things done faster. And then when I get things done faster, that either gives me more free time so I can go and screw off and go have some fun, go surfing, go ride my motorcycle, or I could fill that empty time with more busyness, which is what most of us do, right? We get super busy out there, and then we find this thing that saves us a bunch of time. So we save that time, and then we go get busy doing other stuff. So we don't want to be doing that. We want to make sure we're optimizing ourselves as much as possible. All right, cool. So Neil is telling me to check the chat. Okay, Dean, if you're seeing a connecting circle, just try to I don't know if you can hear me, but Neil, you can message him to refresh the screen. If he's obviously he sees the chat box, so refresh the screen. And I know that StreamYard is having some connectivity issues today, and that's probably affecting you guys watching the webinar as well. So there's nothing I can do about that. So, all right, so cool. So you can also, handle your customer engagement. So AI is something that can talk to your customers, talk to your prospects for you, have conversations with people, give data or gather data, give information to people. So it frees up your time and it allows you technically to not have as many people working for you. So you save money on having employees, which I know is a touchy subject because no one wants to fire people. But at the same time, you got to do what you got to do in business to survive. And sometimes paying for employees that really don't pull their weight, it's hard to get rid of those people because they're like family and you don't want to, fire people. But at the same time, you got to take care of your business. Oftentimes, it's those busy entrepreneurs who are just living paycheck to paycheck, sale to sale. And instead of paying themselves and taking a commission for their business, they keep their employees paid and they're not taking any money themselves. But as entrepreneurs, there's now ways that you can shave some of those costs and you can put some of that dollars back in your pocket when you use AI because it's going to handle a lot of the engagement for you. So it's going to be like having two or three more employees, but at one employee's cost, or maybe even less than that. You're going to gain the competitive edge. You're going to save time. You're going to make more money. It's going to drive innovation. So let's start off with some questions, everybody. So in the comment box, I want you guys to answer these questions. We're going to go true or false. Just want to see how much information you guys know about AI. So the first question, you must be excellent. An excellent, I can spell excellent, right? So you must be an excellent developer to succeed with AI tools and integrations. Knowing code, hiring developers, and paying salaries to oversee workers. True or false? Who says true? Who says true? Let me know if you think that's true. So the answer is false. Um, Oh, it's true. Ha! Got the wrong slide. The answer is true ish, right? So, see, for the people that create the tools, like people like me, people who are developers, people who are in the front lines of AI, yeah, you got to be pretty trained up. You've got to be pretty skilled with how AI is working, how to prompt, how to integrate things, how to know code, how to do workflow automations, how to hire overseas workers and build a team. That's a lot of stuff to have to deal with. So it's true-ish, but at the same time, for you on the webinar, for those of you watching at home, the benefit for you is that I'm going to show you some hacks today on this webinar that are going to reveal 7 of the best AI tools and websites that you should be using to optimize your success, even if you're not techie. So we're going to make this a really non-techie webinar for non-techie people, which I think most of you are, and I think you guys can appreciate that. True or false? Next question. There are only 7 AI tools that you need to know about. True or false? There's only 7 AI tools that you need to know about. And the answer is put in the comment box what you guys think. True or false? The answer is false. Well, because there's a heck, man, every single day there's like a heck of a lot of AI content coming out there. So if I brought you on a webinar today and I taught you 10 or 15 or 25 systems and tried to cover a ton of different websites and resources, you'd all be walking in circles, bouncing into walls with your eyes crossed due to just complete overwhelm. So I'm really purposefully just giving you guys the best and the easiest options today to keep it really bite-sized so you get more practical application from the webinar. You don't have to learn as much on the webinar, and you're just going to get a good bite-sized chunk that's going to really knock the socks off and give you some good information that you can take away from it today. That's going to practically guarantee your success. So maybe I'll do some future webinars on a second webinar with more AI tools, maybe a third webinar with more AI tools, kind of hint, hint. I love doing webinars. I haven't done them in a long, long time. So it's really awesome that you guys are here because, for the first time in 7 years, I'm doing a webinar with my own product, featuring my own products, my own company, because I've done a lot of consulting. So some of you maybe been wondering, like, where's Jeff been? Like, you're on my list a long time ago, and you're kind of wondering, like, what's he been doing? How's he been getting along? And I worked with Bill McIntosh for a little while. I worked with Damien Zamora for a little while. I did some Uber driving for a little while. And then I got this vision, you guys. I got this vision 9 months ago to start this AI company. And I'm so glad I did because it's been a fun ride the last 7 or 8 months. All right, next question. True or false? AI can write a song in just 5 minutes. True or false? AI can write a song in just 5 minutes. And first of all, you might be wondering, I didn't even know AI could write a song. So that's interesting. If AI could write a song, would it take AI 5 minutes? Well, the answer is false. Well, most of you said true. It is false because believe it or not, in the last 6 days, I used AI to write 15 hit songs, and it only takes 10 seconds to make music. And we're going to look at that music making service today. I'm going to play some songs for you guys today and show you what I've been up to. And thanks to these new creative AI tools, very affordable AI tools, creating tasks like songwriting can be incredibly fast and effective, and you can actually sell these songs for money, and you can make money 99 cents a song, or you can license these songs to someone else, or you could have an artist buy these songs from you, get the rights to these songs, and then pay you for the song rights. So there's a lot of money to be made with making money with AI songs. And when I go to this part of the demo later in a few minutes, when I show you guys the resource I'm using for that, you guys, I'm so like I told you, I've been like addicted to this for the last 6 days. So if people say AI is boring, they're boring because the stuff I'm doing with music creation is so fun. It's so creative. Oh, it's just, I'm having a blast with it. I think you guys will have a blast with it too. Okay, next question. I have two more. True or false? AI can 100% mimic human speech and connect with people in an emotional manner. True or false? AI can 100% mimic human speech and connect with people in an emotional manner. Now, you guys should know the answer to this question. It is true because for years now, we've been talking to our phones. We've been talking to Siri. We've been talking to Google. We say, hey, this, hey, that. The AI in our phone wakes up, it sets alarms for us, it sends reminders to us, it sends text messages for us. And we can talk to it like we're human, we can tell it how we're feeling. It kind of gives us compassion. Here's some cool things here. I'm gonna go on single camera here for this one. So one of my clients, Ryan, was sending out text messages through AI to his database. And unfortunately, one of his members' son was in a massive car accident, big car accident, was injured. So the bot reached out to that customer to talk about a promotion that Ryan was doing. And the guy said, oh, hey, Ryan, I'm really sorry. I haven't had much time to look at the stuff you've been up to because, our son was in a car accident, and the AI just like stopped what it was doing and it just got like super focused and like, tell me more about that. Like, that must be really hard for you. Like, we're with you, we support you. If there's anything we can do for you, just reach out to us. Like, we definitely want to make sure you're okay through this process. That if you need someone to lean on, we can be there for you. I was freaking blown away by that. That was our AI being emotive and talking to this customer with compassion. So when trained and prompted correctly, what happens is you can use AI to act like and feel like a human, and people won't even know. And we're not trying to like pull the wool over people's eyes here. I'm very upfront letting people know that when they're talking to AI, I'm very upfront letting people know about that stuff because I believe in disclosure. I'm not trying to hide things. I'm not trying to, fool people. So, but I also, there's times where I don't have to disclose that. And if it just achieves its purpose and people, communicate with the AI, that's great. That's what we want it to do. So the AI will emote when things are celebrated, and it will also bring compassion and help people out when things are tough. And it sees things in the conversations that when people have tragedies, and people therefore will feel heard and they'll feel cared for. It's really cool. All right, let's get my buttons working here. All right, I think this is the last one. True or false? AI is only for tech companies and has no place in small businesses. What do you guys think of that? True or false? And the answer is false, right? AI is incredibly versatile and it can be used for businesses in all sizes. And in this webinar, I'm going to show you guys how small businesses are using AI to boost their revenue, save time, and improve their customer engagement. Now, listen, don't just listen to me. Even though I'm an expert at this, I want you to understand how the rest of the world, the rest of the people in business are treating AI. This is Mark Cuban. He used to be the owner of the Dallas Mavericks. Had all kinds of businesses. He's a shark on the show, TV show Shark Tank. He said, artificial intelligence, deep learning, machine learning, whatever you're doing, if you don't understand it, learn it, because otherwise you're going to be a dinosaur within 3 years. Oh my goodness. He says you're going to be a dinosaur within 3 years if you don't adopt AI. And this is Sundar Pichai. He happens to work at Google and be one of the co-founders of Google and one of the CEOs of Alphabet. He says AI is one of the most profound things we're working on as humanity. It's more profound than fire or electricity. So the invention of fire and electricity, AI is more impacting than fire and electricity. That's hard to believe, but that's what they feel. That's what they're saying. This is such a big deal, you guys. And this is Mira Murati, and she is the chief technology officer over at OpenAI, which is the company that creates the software called ChatGPT. He says, we're working on something that will change everything. It'll change the way we work, the way we interact with each other, and the way we think, and basically everything, really, all aspects of life. So these people are going all in with AI. And I woke up 9 months ago, I decided I was going to go all in with AI. And so today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you guys 7 of the best tools that you should be using to have fun with AI, but also grow your businesses, create content, videos, some really cool things. So the first thing we're going to talk about is a website called TurboScribe. TurboScribe is great if you like to take audio that's long form audio, 30 minutes, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours worth of audio, and you wish you had a transcript of it, but you don't have a transcript. So what you can do is you can take an MP3 of spoken word, or maybe you can go to YouTube and rip the audio from YouTube videos, or you have your own content and you want to take the audio from that and then have it turned into digital spoken text, right? So you take an MP3 file, you upload it into TurboScribe, and what they will do is they'll transcribe it in a matter of minutes, and you get back a file that has everything you said in the audio made in digital format. And you can do it for free. It doesn't cost you any money, you guys. So that's the website you can go to. It's turboscribe.ai. It doesn't matter what language you speak. It knows 134 languages. So if you're watching this from another country and you don't speak English very well, you can take your spoken audio in French or in Spanish or in Hebrew or whatever language you speak, and it'll take that language and it'll transcribe it so it can be written down and spoken. And then what you can do with that is you can take that transcription, you can go to ChatGPT and say, hey, ChatGPT, this is a French, translate it and put it in English for me. And it will know exactly what to do and translate it. And it's going to save you guys a ton of time and a ton of money, because you're not going to have to pay companies to do transcription service anymore. Okay, so this is saving me a ton of time, and it's making me get data faster. Another cool factor with this is I can take the audio, let's say this webinar. So when this webinar is done, I'm going to take the recording of this webinar, I'm going to take it and put it into TurboScribe, and I'm going to get back an audio, PDF text transcript. And then I can take that text transcript, I can format a little bit, and I can do some changes and edits to it, whatever I want. And then I can upload it to my AI agent who runs the chat on my website chat. So when I do my replay of this webinar, people will go to a special page, and instead of having Neil in the comments talking to people, Chrissy, my AI assistant. So now I've given it away. Chrissy is an AI assistant. When you guys see Chrissy, if you're watching on the replay, she is my AI assistant, and she's been given the full transcript of this webinar. So she knows everything I've said to you guys in advance, and she can answer questions based on the content of this webinar and give you guys personal attention. Imagine that, you guys. Instead of having a live person having to maintain the chat, or using like simulated fake chat that actually doesn't work, you're actually using like simulated actual human interactivity, and it answers your questions, it knows the answers to your questions, and you'll get much more engagement on your webinar replays. And so if you're not doing webinar replays with the AI chat agent, that's something you should be looking at. So the cool thing about TurboScribe is it's free. You can do 3 transcriptions every day. 3 free transcriptions every single day, and they can only be 30 minutes long. Now, if you join the paid plan, which I believe is really cheap, I think it's only, I'm going to say it's like $10 a month, 10 or $15 a month. You can do, I think it's 10 hours, 10-hour long. Yeah, $10 a month. You can do 10-hour long files. I don't think any of you have 10-hour long files. If you do, I don't know what you're doing. That's a lot. That's a long file. But anyway, up to 10 hours long of audio content can be completely transcribed and in the language you want. Okay. You just got to have internet access to make this work. Upload the file and it spits it out in a matter of minutes. Okay. So the next website I want to talk about is HeyGen. HeyGen is a website that does some pretty amazing things with studio quality videos with AI generated avatars and voices. And what this is doing is I can take a video of myself. I'm going to show you guys the example. I'm actually going to go to the website here. I can go to the website and I can film a video of me, and then AI will take that video and it'll render it so that I could do whatever I want with it and write text to speech, and it'll speak and all the lips and everything will move and match. Okay. Let's go to it right now. So we're going to pull it up. See if I can get it on my computer. All right. So here's the big test. Y'all see my screen? Let's get the overlay off real quick when I got a full screen there, Neil. Take that banner off and then we can just have it full screen. There you go. All right. So I did a video today. I'm gonna see if you guys can hear it. Let's all say a quick silent prayer that the audio is working.
Wow, you did it. Thanks for registering for my free webinar about using AI in your business and in life. To prepare for the webinar, just read everything on this page. See you soon. Wow.
So could you guys hear that? Like, let me know in the chat. Just give me a quick thumbs up or a yes that you guys could hear the audio. Because yesterday when we did this, it epically failed. So I just want to, I'm like super paranoid. Neil, let me know if it's working. All right, I see the comment. Cool. So I recorded this, I think this morning, and I didn't actually record it. I just made it. So what I did is I went over here to this tab inside of HeyGen, and it's called the video avatar. And I can create 3 total avatars on any subject. Let's see what it says.
Hey, Jeff Mills, your instant avatar is ready. Try creating videos with it. Also, click the feedback button to share what you think. Hope you enjoy.
I didn't make that video. That video mimicked my voice and my mannerisms, and it sounds and looks exactly like me, but that's not me.
Hey, Jeff Mills, your instant avatar is ready. Try creating videos with it. Also, click the feedback button to share what you think. Hope you enjoy.
Isn't that freaking amazing? And all I would have to do is I can just download that video and I can put it on a website, and I could also have that video in Spanish, where I can make a video in Spanish. So I did a test today, and I took a video, and here's one that we made. I made it in English first, and then I pushed the button that says translate this into Spanish. Let's see how it works.
Wow, you did it. Thanks for registering for my free webinar about using AI in your business and in life. To prepare for the webinar, just read everything on this page. See you soon.
Now that's not in Spanish, is it? But down here, the words are in Spanish. So I would need to submit it. Let's try submitting it. It's going to cost me some credits. So I get 15 credits a month with HeyGen. I pay $15 for that 15 credits. And for me to take one video and translate that one video, it's going to cost me half of a credit. So it's going to cost me, something really inexpensive. All right, so let's try it again. We're going to submit the video. Hopefully it works. You never know when you're doing these live deals if it's going to work. Okay, so it's going to take some rendering time. So while that's rendering, there's some other cool things I can show you with HeyGen. So you can use your own avatar and make avatars of yourself, or you can use other avatars like this one. And you could type what you want the avatar to say, and it'll say it.
Welcome to the new era of video creation with HeyGen. Simply type your script to get started.
This is all AI driven. Okay, I can type whatever I want, and it'll say it.
Welcome to the new era of video creation with HeyGen. Simply type your script to get started.
Sometimes it looks good, sometimes it doesn't. You can do 9 by 16 vertical. So this is like a TikTok style video, right? Or a reel.
Welcome to the new era of video creation with HeyGen. Simply type your script to get started.
That feels so fake, doesn't it? Doesn't that feel fake? Honestly, some of these don't look exactly the best.
Welcome to the new era of video creation with HeyGen. Simply type your script to get started.
All right, let's go see if my Spanish translation is done yet. I gotta go find it. Still not ready yet. Oh, looks like it's ready. Here we go, guys. Crossing our fingers.
Wow, you did it. Thanks for registering for my free webinar.
And we got epic
AI for your
fail.
business
I
and
didn't
life.
translate it in
Prepare for
Spanish.
the webinar. Just read everything on this page. See you
Even
soon.
though it has the Spanish down here, for some reason, it didn't do it. So that's fine. We'll go back and figure that one out. But it's a great service. I'm not here to show you exactly how to do all this today. Like my goal is, I'm always going to have, live demos. You're always going to mess some stuff up. But my goal was just to teach you guys about these tools. You guys can go back in here and use them and figure it out yourself. So you can customize videos and audios. It does video training, audio training of your voice. You can use a bunch of other avatars, videos, cartoons, pictures, and turn those pictures into talking voices. The quality is high quality, 1080p. It looks and feels natural. Sometimes it doesn't quite fit, and you got to do a little bit finessing. It can translate, when it works, English to Spanish, Spanish to French, French to English. You can have all kinds of translation features where you can take, your content. So let's say you wanted to do a course, but you wanted to reach a Spanish audience. And so why not do your course in English, and maybe you take your 15, 20 videos you made, run those videos through the translator, and then turn those videos into Spanish. Then use ChatGPT to change your website, change all your copy, change all the text and everything on your website. So now you can have a Spanish website and a Spanish back office. So your Spanish website sells your product, which is now in Spanish, and then people will buy your product, go into your back office, and then watch the videos, and all the content in your back office is also in Spanish. You can pay someone to do all that for you, so you don't have to sit there and do all this work. It's not going to cost you that much money. You could easily hire a virtual assistant in the Philippines just to manage that whole process for you. And you might pay that virtual assistant, 300, 500, 600 bucks a month, part-time to do that for you. And that's going to save you a ton of time. But then imagine the revenue you're going to generate when you can take your courses that are in English and start making them readily available to the second biggest language in the world, which is Spanish, right? Or you could do it into French, or you could do it into Russian, or you could do it into Chinese, okay? And it's just a push of a few buttons to translate your stuff into these other languages. It's pretty amazing. Now, the cool thing is it only costs 15 bucks a month, you guys. So it's not a very expensive tool to use. And I think you guys can agree that's pretty powerful. So, like I said, the cons of this is it still has some artifacting. Some of the mouth movements can be slightly off. And then when you do demos live in front of people, sometimes it doesn't translate in Spanish like it's supposed to, but whatever. There is a feature which I've seen that people who are really loaded with money and they have all kinds of resources, which, I'm not at that stage anymore, but I will be in the future. I could pay $1,000 a year and have a completely fully trained studio avatar, which is my head, my face, my body, my facial movements, my arm movements, and it will actually look and be as real as possible, and it will blow your mind. I know people who are using it to do their webinars. I watched a webinar from a guy named Roland Frazier, who's a friend of mine, and the entire webinar was him, sitting at a desk talking to people like I'm, like I'm doing right now. I'm talking to you guys at my desk, with the camera. And Roland was doing the talking, his arms was moving, and everything was like this. He's just doing his presentation, but it was all 100% AI, and it looked and felt as natural and real as possible because he paid that $1,000 fee to get his AI super trained. So for some people, that's definitely something you could do if you had the cash. And maybe $1,000 a year is not that big of a deal, especially if you're going to be selling lots of courses and monetizing that. So for some people, it's a good deal. All right, let's move on. 11 Labs is the next one we're going to go to. So 11 Labs provides advanced AI voice synthesis tools that does speech to text. So it's the opposite of what TurboScribe does. So we can speak, or we can do text to speech. We can type text, and it'll turn it into speech, just kind of like Hey Jen was doing. And it feels lifelike, but I like it better than Hey Jen because I can change the inflection of the voice. I can make my voice go up. I can make my voice go down. Instead of my voice just sounding like this: "Hi, my name is Jeff. Welcome to the webinar. I'm so glad you guys came." That's sometimes you don't have any way to control the inflection, and the AI is not smart enough to know when it should go up and go down or have a little bit of characteristics to your voice. Well, 11 Labs allows you to do that. So you can do voice cloning. You can upload an audio file of your voice, and once it gets that audio file, it trains itself to speak in your voice, just like Hey Jen did. When you saw my video, it was speaking with my voice. You can have a variety of other avatars and voices if you don't want to use your own. You can tweak the inflections, and you guys, it's only $5 a month. $5 a month to use 11 Labs. Okay. Now the cons with 11 Labs is it can get a little bit wacky, and it might need some delicate finessing and training and patience, because sometimes when you're doing those voice inflections, it gets crazy. It's like, "Hi, how are you doing? Welcome. I'm so glad to see you." And it just does like weird stuff. It talks like a whale. So you got to make sure that you're really putting the delicacies on there. So let's go check out 11 Labs. Let's go pull up the website. So I could, let's see if I can generate some audio here.
Hey everyone, just wanted to say thanks for checking out the webinar today. You all rock.
That sounds like me, right? Pretty close, right? Maybe a little bit stiff, right? So I can go over here to settings. Now I can play with these settings, and I can maybe do some changes. See what happens. Maybe I just messed it up. I'm just guessing.
Hey everyone, just wanted to say thanks for checking out the webinar today. You all rock.
You all rock, man. Let's go rock and roll, right? So we can do some further mods.
Hey everyone, just wanted to say thanks for checking out the webinar today. You all rock.
That one sounded just like me. So this is really cool. Really cool features, you guys. Really cool stuff. So once I got that nailed down, I can then play it down here on this button here.
Hey everyone, just wanted to say thanks for checking out the webinar today. You all rock.
And then I can go over here to this download button, and I can download that file, right? And I could take that audio file and do other things with it. And I can put all kinds of long text in here if I wanted to. I can do speech to speech, drag and drop an audio file, and then it'll learn the voice, and then I can type the text I want it to say, and it'll speak in that voice. This is really powerful stuff, you guys. And this works on a kind of a credit system as well. Like I think you get like 3,000 credits to use. And when you guys call our voice number, if you ever call the voice number at Smairt, we used our AI me see if I can find it here. I'm gonna call my voicemail for the company. Listen to this.
Hey there, this is the office of Smairt AI. What can I do for you today? If you need to book an appointment, press 1. If you want to be connected to another agent, press 2. Or if you just want to leave us a voicemail, press 3. Please make your choice now.
We're gonna make an appointment.
Great. So let's get you an appointment to see if you can be one of our beta testers using the Smairt AI platform. Press 1 if you already have an existing webinar that is making you money. Press 2 if you are still working on your webinar or have not launched it yet. Or press 3 if you are a business owner who would love to see how our smart chat and phone bots can help you book more sales appointments and follow up with your potential clients while saving you money.
Let's do 3.
Congratulations. Now imagine what the Smairt AI platform can do to boost your sales even more with AI automation. I am going to ask you a couple of questions, and you can just press the key that makes the most sense, and this will help me book you to an open spot on our team calendar for a follow-up session. We do our meetings on Google Meet. Press 1 if this is your mobile phone, or press 2 if you are calling from a landline.
I'll press 1 because it's my mobile phone.
I just sent you a couple of text messages. We'll continue the conversation over SMS. I'll chat with you there, okay? You can hang up and disconnect now. Goodbye.
So then Chrissy texts me. Hey, this is Chrissy from Smairt AI. We're just on the phone together. To help me book an appointment, I need to collect some info from you first. Type "let's go." So I can type "let's go." And in a few seconds, she's going to respond to me. So how I did that was I typed out all those voice prompts, and then I had the female voice, record the voice inside of 11 Labs, and then I downloaded the voice, and I would just upload it into our system. We have an IVR system. That's called an IVR system. That phone system there is IVR, and that's how we did it. So that is pretty cool. All right, so let's get back to the presentation. There we go. All right, next one. Next tool, ChatGPT. How many of you guys are using ChatGPT already? If you're using ChatGPT, say me, type I'm using ChatGPT already. Let me know if you guys are using it. I love it. When I got introduced to ChatGPT over a year ago, I thought it was just something you can use to create content and write stuff and create things with it. But it's so much more. You guys, ChatGPT, I'm gonna go on video for this because this is really important. I gotta look at you guys. ChatGPT came up with the name of my company. The company's name is Smairt. Smairt stands for Sales Maximizing Artificial Intelligence Response Technology. And my AI came up with that. It said, you should call your company Smairt. It gave me a whole bunch of other names that were horrible, but the one that was the Smairt, it totally worked. It totally made sense. And like we put, your business isn't smart unless it has AI in it, just like our company name. And then it helped me write a business plan. It helped me write a marketing plan. It helped me write exactly everything I needed to know, legal terms and conditions, like everything, website ideas. It was amazing at giving me inspiration for how to get my company started from scratch, because this is a brand new company that didn't exist, 9 months ago. I would just go to ChatGPT every day, get ideas, get inspiration, and it really helped me out. But beyond that, I'm using ChatGPT to create content, to create webinar content, to create my songs for the music that I'm going to show you guys in a few minutes. I'm in ChatGPT every single day. I use ChatGPT to plan vacations. I use ChatGPT to overcome sales objections. And so when I'm talking to people and they give me an objection that I don't know how to handle, I type that objection into ChatGPT and said, how could I have overcome this person's objection? and it gives me the answer to overcome that objection. I'm like, yeah, of course, I should have said that on the sales call. So I learned because ChatGPT knows everything. ChatGPT is trained with all the knowledge of the world almost up to October 2023. And 2 or 3 days ago, OpenAI, the company that created ChatGPT, just launched a new version of ChatGPT called ChatGPT 4.0, which stands for Omni, and it's supposed to be the better, faster, cheaper ChatGPT solution. So I'm sure you guys are playing with ChatGPT a lot, and some people are embarrassed to admit it. I'm not embarrassed to admit it at all. It's like having a best friend that I can go to ask questions to about anything and get instant answers. So it's got massive use cases. You can create awesome content. You can create graphic images. Let's do that real quick. Let's make a graphic image. So we're going to go to my chat and we're going to pull it up. All right. So let's go over here and let's make an image, you guys. So somebody in the chat, somebody, Neil or whoever wants to ask me, what's a good idea for an image? Some kind of an image we want ChatGPT to make. All I have to do is just type a few words or a phrase or a sentence, and it's going to create an image for us. So I say, I want you to create an image for me. Sure. So what kind of image does it want to be? We got to be specific in our prompt. I want you to create a person surfing a wave at Pipeline, Hawaii. The wave breaks to the left, so the surfer is going to be standing goofy foot. That's important. For those of you skateboarders and snowboarders and surfers out there, you know that regular foot, goofy foot, if the bot puts the person on the wave facing the wrong direction, like most people do, most artists, most people who are smart can't figure out how to draw surfers on a wave properly because they don't understand wave physics. I'm going to see if this ChatGPT image generator can actually understand that. The wave is big and people are on the beach cheering. Here we go. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It didn't do what I wanted to do. You guys know what the problem is? It filmed the right. If it made the picture of backdoor pipeline. Backdoor pipeline is when the wave breaks to the right instead of to the left. But it did make the surfer goofy foot. So it got some of it right, okay? And it does look like pipeline, and it looks like the crowd at pipeline. So there is a lot of accuracies there. So I can kind of like tell it to fix itself. I can say, no, the wave needs to be breaking to the left from the viewpoint of someone on the beach. So now it's going to fix that, and it's going to generate a new image. So we can generate content for anything, you guys. We can generate content for our Facebook posts. We can generate content for TikTok. We can generate content, images, without having to pay graphic designers. Anything we can think of in our brain that we want, we can spit like a prompt of what that image needs to look like, and we can create image after image at basically no cost. I pay $20 a month. All right, so this is a nightmare situation. This is an absolute nightmare situation. The guy is going right and heading right for the guy who's going left. And that's one of the most dangerous situations you can have when you're surfing. This guy's getting totally barreled in the tube going left. And there's a guy there's a guy behind another guy who looks like he's about to fall. And then there's a guy heading towards the other guy. That's pretty creative. Like I will give that to you. So I would need some better prompting to make this picture look proper from the beach, viewer from the beach's point of view. I might even be able to upload a picture of pipeline and give it a reference point, and then I can do that. I could give it a reference point, and then it could create an image similar to that image. That's how great ChatGPT is. So ChatGPT 4.0 is smart now, where I can upload images. I could upload text. Oh, this is amazing, you guys. I could take screenshots on my phone and then send it to ChatGPT and say, can you read what's on this screenshot? Can you read the text that's on this website that I took a picture of? I could go to a website and I could take a picture. I could go to Google News and I could go to the top stories and I could see there's an article about, let's pick something that's not so weird. All right, this is just random. I'm gonna take a screenshot of just some random text here. So now I've got the screenshot. I'm gonna copy it. Then I'm gonna go back over to ChatGPT and I'm gonna say, hey chat, I don't call my thing chat, I call universe. Hey universe, can you read this? I paste it in there. This is an image. So this is not actually text. It's an image of text. And usually computers and AI have never been able to decipher an image and what's actually in the image looking at it. But here it did. It took everything that was on this text and it made it right here. And now if I wanted to grab it and copy it and use it, because I took a picture of it and it was like off my phone or something, I could repurpose that text, or I can say, rewrite this. And then it's still thinking, but then it could rewrite that content, and now I'm getting inspired from that content to create new content. Pretty crazy stuff, huh? All right, let's keep going because we're running out of time. All right, CapCut. This is a great, I'm not going to show you guys a demo of CapCut, but you guys can check it out. But you can go to CapCut, and what it does is it creates user-friendly videos for editing, for like reels, for YouTube videos, for shorts on YouTube, for reels on Facebook, for Instagram reels. It can take videos that are 16 by 9, which is like landscape left to right, and it can turn those into 16 by 9 by 16 videos that are vertical videos. It's really simple to use. This is one of the things I want to learn this year, is how to use CapCut. I haven't done it myself, but either I'm going to hire a virtual assistant to do it for me, or I'm just going to learn it. I've been so busy building a company for the last 9 months that I haven't had time to learn how to do marketing on it yet. But a friend of mine who's doing fitness, she's using it and she's making amazing videos. It puts the text down below the video so you can see all the words on the video as it's being watched on the social media platform. So it's easy to use, right? There's like a video editor from your phone or from a computer or a desktop. You can do a PC, Mac. It's only $7.99 a month to use it. There is a learning curve, obviously, to using it because it's new video technology. So when I said you don't need to be techie, well, this is probably the most techie thing out there in terms of like, you're going to have a learning curve for it. But, if you have the time to do it, it's a great thing to use to start promoting your businesses, get your content out there. So that's something called CapCut. And then the next thing we're going to talk about is Suno. So Suno is the music creation tool that I've been just completely geeking out for the last 6 days in making music. So it's a music and songwriter's dream because you don't have to play instruments. You don't have to have microphones. You don't have to have amps. You don't have to have tech tools or software or gadgets or plugins or pedals or bass pedals or anything. You don't have to have any editing equipment. You don't have to have anything other than an idea. Just a simple idea, or even just starting with one thing like a song title. You can put that song title into Suno, give it a little bit of a sprinkle of salt and pepper, give it a little bit of a a genre, like a feel. I want a hip hop rap song. I want a country praise hymn. I want a rock and roll banger like Daughtry, or I want in the form of Metallica, or something that sounds like Metallica. And you can give it these prompts, and in literally 5 seconds, you'll have a song of 5 to 10 seconds. We're going to go look at this and we're going to make a song together. So I'm going to need some feedback from everybody about a topic. I want you to come up with a topic. I want you to type it in the chat box. And then I want you guys to pick a genre or a style of music. And we're going to have Suno make us a song live in real time. So I'm looking for you guys to type that in the chat for me. So it's $10 a month. You get 3,000 credits, and you use like 10 credits for every song rendition you make. And sometimes like I have to go through credit after credit after credit until I finally get a banger to come out of it. The first stuff that comes out of it, sometimes it's good and sometimes it's wrong. And so you just got to keep reiterating, and eventually it gets it right. And it finally makes the song you want. So let's go jump over to Suno. And I'm going to show you guys a song I wrote today for my friend. So my friend is in the fitness industry, and she heard about all the stuff I was doing, and she wanted to know. She wanted me to make a song that would be like she could play on her video of her fitness videos that she does. So I made a song for her, and she got mad at me and said, "Oh, that song was for like yoga moms." I'm like, "Oh, it's a good song." She's like, "Yeah, it's a good song if you're a yoga mom." And so I was kind of like defeated and sad. So I took the exact same lyrics. Okay. So I had these lyrics that were kind of poppy and dance beat kind of stuff, like real happy poppy dance beat. And she's like, "No, I want it hard." And she sent me a video. She's like, "I want you to do it like this. I want you to do it in the style like this." And so she wanted it to be like hip hop rap. So I did it. I took the exact same lyrics, and I created this song called Greatest of All Time. Here it is. Listen, just going to listen to a few minutes of it.
Wake up. Rise with the sun, lace up is gone. Every drop of sweat, the step being reborn. Push the limits to learn. The grace to fight, go in the making. From the dark into the light. Mountains to move, no room for doubt. Each rep, each run, let the beast come out. Fuel the fire, the passion inside. Champions die, discipline should guide. I am God. I am the greatest, greatest of all time. I am the greatest, greatest of all time. This is the cry of the driven, the call of the prime. I am the greatest of all time, shining, defying climb. Round the crowd, break the chase, reach the peak. I am the GOAT, the hero you see.
Pretty cool. So the whole song is all about like fitness training and eating right and getting up in the morning and being motivated. And you can see the lyrics are over here on the right side of the screen, and it puts the lyrics over there. So that I made that song today. I probably worked on that song for like an hour and a half, because I did a lot of iterations of it. I'm going to show you a song that I wrote. One of the first songs I wrote that probably took 5 minutes. 5 minutes from concept in my head to making it. And here's what I did. I went to ChatGPT and I said, "Hey, ChatGPT, I want to make a song." Because back when I used to be a youth pastor, I had this idea in my brain of a song called "If God Feels Far Away, Who Moved?" So it's like a Christian praise hymn. And I'm like, I didn't have any idea of how that song would sound. I didn't know what the words to that song were going to be, but it's been in my mind. It's been in the back of my head for all these years, because I knew it would be a powerful song to bring people back to God who were drifting away. So it's like a song about a prodigal son. It's like a song about a guy who drifts away from the faith. And, it's important for that person to come back home, come back to faith. So it's like a coming home song. So I explained that to ChatGPT. I said, "This is what the song's title is. If God Feels Far Away, Who Moved?" And it's about the story of the Bible about the prodigal son and coming home. His father embraced him, and everything was made whole again. And they loved him, and it didn't matter all the craziness he went through. And then I took that lyrics and I plugged it into Suno, and I said, okay, Suno, write me the song. And 5 minutes later, I had this song.
In the wicked trails where my feet once roamed, I found my spirit, weary miles from home. Echoes of the prayers I used to know, whispering softly, son, it's time to come back home. If God feels far away, I've been searching in the shadows under every unsteady move, from mouth to salvation in every step I choose. If God feels far away, don't move. Flickers of grace in darkest nights, second chances written in the stars, guiding lights. I strayed far, but I'm ready to mend, turning my steps to where your grace never ends. If God feels far away,
And that just got the greatest hook you ever heard in your life. I mean, AI wrote that song. I came up with the concept. I gave the idea to ChatGPT. It came up with the lyrics. I put the lyrics into Suno, and then it made it, and I had this hit song in 5 minutes. I could take that song, I could sell it to Chris Tomlin or some other guy who does praise and worship music, and they'd have a banger that's being played on the radio all the way across the country. Doesn't that just blow your guys' mind? All right. I mean, I've created so many songs, like I said, 15 songs. This is like a Blink 182 song.
keep the tires like the fires. We're not just dreamers, we're deep divers. Check the facts, stack them high. Gotta find the truth, or at least we'll try. No more shadows, we chase the light. Question everything, get the logic right. Old school myths on a dusty shelf. We're rewriting rules, gonna trust ourselves. Scan the data, clear the noise. Armed with reason, we make our choice. Not just a hunch, it's a tested plot. We're the thinkers here, believe it or not. Leave your legends, leave your fate. We're on the side of the rational debate. Breaking molds with a factual swing. Turn up the evidence, let the
Here's
freedom
the hook.
ring. Data beats comma every single day. We're gonna laugh as we find our way. No blind faith, just the facts we.
So that's a song for like critical thinkers and people who are rational and free thinkers. Okay. So then I made another song. I made a song for my daughter. I'm gonna go really quick on these. I know it's like I don't want to bore you guys with all my music, but like of course the music blows my mind. For you guys, it's probably like Jeff, go on to the next slide already. Like this is boring already. This just blows my mind. I've always been a musician. I used to play and sing on a guitar, and I write songs, but I've never been able to write songs so fast, so easily, and have so much fun than using Suno. It's become the coolest little outlet for me just to waste all kinds of time in the day. So be careful because it's going to suck you in. And I always talk to Neil, and he's like, "Are you on Suno? Did you write more songs today?" I'm like, "Yeah, I wrote a few more songs." This is a song I wrote for my daughter. My daughter's name is B. This is a song I wrote for her, and it was done in the this song took me 3 hours to write because it's a very complicated time signature. It uses a concept or a genre called math rock, and that was really hard to do, math rock. So check it out.
Swimming in the pool, throwing you high. Laughter that echoes from the summer sky. Watching your shows, I delight in every scene. Telling stories, hearing every dream. Magic shows, no fear you erase. Singing Disney songs, that joy in your face. Playing soccer, chasing the ball. Getting the trophy, winning it all. She's my great delight, her laughter lifts me, my heart takes flight. I love her so, she sees the world when it's beautiful.
So I sent that to my daughter a couple of days ago, and I wrote it for her. I actually wrote it in my car, just on my phone, and she was completely blown away. Just completely blown away. She was crying because it was the story of us growing up. You know, she was little to now becoming a young woman. And so the song was just about my experiences with her, the adventures that we had together, me watching her grow up. And I wanted her to know that I loved her. You know, even though she lives, you know, in Minnesota and I live in California, I had a song made by AI that communicated my true feelings for her, and it freaking nailed it. And it brought her to tears. And it has me choked up right now talking about it with everybody listening because it's emotional because it's real. But AI did this. AI made this. You guys want to listen to one more? Should I play the most incredibly funk-alicious song that you guys have ever heard in your life? I wrote a song 2 days ago called I Am Funkalicious. And if you like getting on the dance floor and shaking your rump and cutting a rug and just grooving to the beat, like 1970s funk, this song is called I Am Funkalicious. And I could just listen to this song and dance to it all night long. Here we go.
I'm funkalicious, ain't no doubt about it. Got that funky rhythm, gonna make you shout it. With my silky smooth voice, I'll take you on a ride. Feeling the funk, baby, won't you come inside? Every beat, every groove, got you moving your feet. Funkalicious flow, got you feeling the heat. Get down, get funky, let the rhythm take control. Funkalicious vibes, burns up your soul. Feel the bassline pumping, feel the music flow. Funkalicious, baby, let the funk show.
Pretty fun, huh? So this is just this is a black hole of fun to me, and I love it. I love being creative. So we're gonna make a song real quick. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna look and see if we had anyone comment in the comment about Dr. Dre's in there. He's where can I buy the Funkalicious album? Yeah, I wish Dr. Dre you could buy it. How much do you want to pay for it? All right, so what can we write a song about, you guys? Let's write a song about something. So I need a topic, like a title or a topic. And if you guys don't give me one, I'll show you how easy it is to just have AI do it all for you. Okay, so I can go over here in Suno and say custom mode. So I can make an instrumental. I can just click instrumental, and it's just going to make a song with no lyrics. But if I want a song that has lyrics to it, I'm going to take the instrumental off and do custom mode. And now I can put the lyrics up here. I can type my lyrics or paste my lyrics right in here. If I don't have any lyrics, I can say make random lyrics, or I could, and put some. So since no one's playing along, you guys are not playing along. I'm gonna have to make up the song. So we're gonna do a country rock. So country. Can I spell? Yeah, country rock anthem. All right, it's the country rock anthem, and we're gonna just randomly make some lyrics. Watch this. It's thinking 5, 4, 3. There it is. 4 seconds to make the lyrics, verses, chorus, everything. And they called the song "Crazy Love." So they put the title down here, and now all they do is got to hit. Watch this, you guys. Let's time it. I'm gonna hit the create button. Let's time it and see how long does it take to make this music. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 9 seconds. 9 seconds to make a 2-minute song. Now, the question is, will it be good or will it be crap? So, well, I have no idea. Live on a webinar, let's listen to this brand new AI generated song on Country Rock Anthem.
Can't resist. burning fires. Desires high.
Let's see what the hook sounds like.
We dance through the night, the starry skies. You're the chaos in my soul. I'm completely out of control. Crazy love can't get enough. You're like a hurricane blowing me up. Crazy love can't let go.
Wow, man, we almost nailed it, you guys. And there's a little few tweaks I do with the lyrics to make that different, but that's pretty cool, huh? So there's a couple questions I'm seeing some people come in here. Number one question I see here is, does this print out the sheet music? No, it does not print out sheet music. So all it's going to do, it's going to create a digital rendition of the song, and you can, the song is stored inside in here. So if you ever want to, find me inside of Suno, my username is Super Skills. You can go to playlists and you can find my playlist called Super Skills Music, and all my AI created songs are in here, so you guys can listen to my songs. And what I'm going to do for everybody who visited this webinar is the live version of this webinar is, and you're registered, I'm going to email everybody who visited the webinar when I send a replay out, a link to my playlist, and you guys can go listen to my songs and tell me what you think. Don't steal them though, right? So you can't print the music out, but you own the copyright. So as a paid member, so if you are paying for credits, I pay for credits. It only costs me $10 to get 3,000 credits, which can make about 50 songs if you do the renditions slowly and don't burn all your renditions. You should get 20, 30, 50 songs for $10. Then you own the rights, 100% the rights. You're the owner of the music. It's AI music, but you own it, and you can sell it, and you can license it. You can give it to somebody else. You could have people on YouTube put it on their YouTube channel. You could sell it. You can put it in your own videos. You can create songs for your own productions, for your own things that you want music for. Instead of go hiring an artist to do it, you could just use Suno. Now that bums people out because, when I told my family what I was doing and showing them these songs, they thought the songs were great. But at the same time, they were negative because I used AI, and I'm taking money out of the pockets of hardworking musicians who spent their whole life to develop the skill set to make music like this on their own. And the way that you deal with that, you guys, is you have to play in both worlds. There's the people who have slaved all their life to try to sell songs and become musicians, and they're still struggling. And then there's AI music, which can do it in 10 seconds. And it sounds just as good as someone who struggled their whole life. So you be the judge of how you're going to approach this, but Suno is amazing. I love it. It's powerful, and I hope to sell some of my popular songs and get people using it. So, yeah, I told you this webinar is going to be 45 minutes. We're already, 15, 30 minutes over, but I had to show you all my banger songs, right? All right. There's a company out there called Smairt AI. You guys ever heard of that before? We build chatbots, AI agents that do voice, chat. They book appointments. They help you save time, make you money. We offer a done-for-you service. So there's not a learning curve. Like, we just handle everything. We do everything for our clients. We build everything for our clients. We give our clients a CRM platform that normally costs $497 a month. We actually give it to it for free that they can use to build their businesses. Emailing, texting, all the AI is tied into the back end of that CRM system. We offer coaching, support. We've got this technology down when it comes to using AI. And the thing is, you're going to pay the con of using us. It's going to cost you a little bit more money to use us because it's a done-for-you solution versus a do-it-yourself. But the reason I offer a done-for-you solution for people to build chatbots and voice bots and all these bots for people is because most people, 90%, will never finish. They'll never go through the courses. They'll never go through the trainings. They'll never actually implement. And so they're just stuck spinning their wheels, and they want to get into AI. There's so many people in this webinar watching this. You want to get into AI, but you're scared about it. You're scared you're going to make a mistake. And so just let us do it for you. We'll take that fear away from you guys, and we'll be able to make this work. We have the whole system built for you in 7 to 14 days, ready to go. Okay, and I'm going to give you some examples of how that's working for some people. So where do the chat agents live? Where does the AI that we provide for people live? So we use ChatGPT's backend. We plug into the API of ChatGPT, and our system like goes into the backend of ChatGPT, sends messages to ChatGPT. It creates the message responses, sends it back out, and then those get sent to our customer. And the customer feels like they're chatting with a human, but it's all coming from the back end of ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is the source of all the communications that come through our chat agents and our phone agents. And then it connects inside of the software of our CRM platform. We call it the Smairt CRM. You can track conversations, you can build automations and workflows and send emails and SMSs all inside of this CRM system. And the chat agents are programmed and built inside and developed by our company so that you don't have to worry about it. And it's just amazing how it just comes together and works for you. So you can have booking agents or appointment agents booking appointments for you for sales calls. You could have customer service agents that are trained on your frequently asked questions. When people come to your website and they start asking questions, your chat agents can reference what's in the FAQ files in their memory and give answers about your products and services. It can do coaching. So if you're doing fitness and you're in fitness, or like maybe you're in business coaching, you could program your AI agent to every month check in with your coaching students and say, hey, it's your monthly check-in. Let me know how you're doing on your weight loss journey. Let me know how you're doing on your business building journey. Like, what are your struggles you faced in the last 30 days? How did you overcome those struggles? Do you need any help? Do you need to talk to somebody? Do you want a coaching call? Is there anything we can do to get you back on track if you got off track? And they're talking to someone getting coaching, and they don't even know it's an AI agent, which is fine. They don't need to know, but they're interacting and they're being accountable to what they said they would need to get accountable to, and having a coach. And you just set this up, and the system is automated, and you never have to you can go actually look and see the conversations that the AI is having with your coaching students. And if you see something that needs to be dealt with personally, you can go in there and reach out to somebody if they need help. You can have AI sell stuff. You can have AI talk to people over the phone. We're going to show you a demo of that real quick. You can have website chat agents, like on a web widget, like a chat widget on a website. You can have web agents create content for you, like ChatGPT is a content agent for us. And you can actually have your agents reply in emails, answer emails, and talk to people over email. So people who are on my mailing list, when they started messaging me when I started mailing my list again after 7 years, waking up my list, a lot of people are like, hey, welcome back, Jeff. And then the bot responded to those people, hey, thanks. Tell me how you're doing lead generation right now. What kind of help do you need to grow your business? And they would enter a dialogue thinking it's me emailing them, and they're actually talking to Chrissy, my AI agent. And it's so amazing. So where do they engage humans? Where can these chat bots engage people? They can engage people inside the chat widget on a website and inside email. Like I got done telling you, you can have these chat agents work inside of Facebook Messenger, inside of WhatsApp, Instagram, through text messaging over phone, through Google reviews. It's pretty amazing. And then how do you benefit? Well, here's a retail customer using e-commerce business. They could put our Smairt Revive product, which what the Revive product does is it goes into the business's database of their leads, like a SMS or what's it called? Excel file, right? Like a Google Sheet. And if you have all your leads in there and their name, their phone number, their email addresses, we just give that to our AI, and our AI goes into that list, texts everybody, starts having a conversation with everybody all at the same time, simultaneously. It could talk to 2,000, 200, 20,000 people at the same time, and fully be able to talk to that many people all at the same time. And out of that group of people it's talking to, rise people to the top and answer their questions, point them in the direction of what products to look at, what products they might be interested in, help that e-commerce business upsell more customers. So software sales, home remodelers can use bots to warm up a cold list of home remodelers, asking if they need help with lead gen and giving them estimates. And then the bot can sift through the listings and sort through all the conversations. And then the bots identify and book promising leads for a discovery call for the people who are looking for home remodeling because they want to put an extension on their home, or they want to replace their windows, or they want to do some kind of an update on the driveway. And the bot will identify what they need and then say, hey, let's get on a call with our agents so you can get a free estimate. The bot will handle all that for you, put people on your sales calls automatically for you and book them to your calls. So then you just show up, do your presentation, and close. It's cool. Okay. BizOp networkers, we redeveloped a product for people who are doing multi-level marketing and who like sell multi-level marketing programs, direct sales, where we built a smart bot that you can share with your organization so you can generate leads, and the bot reaches out to all these leads. You can buy thousands of leads. It calls or texts these leads, and then it tells the people who are on the other side, the leads, hey, go watch this business presentation video. You're looking for a home-based business, go watch this video. It explains to you how to make money on the internet or how to make money from home. And then your sponsor is Neil, and his phone number is, reach out to Neil after you're done watching the video, and he'll get all your questions answered. And then Neil gets a text message saying, hey, Neil, Jeff said he was going to watch your video about the business presentation. You probably want to follow up with him. So this allows you to pre-qualify leads for business opportunities. We build these platforms for people's networks and multi-level marketing. It does have a cost to it. So it's good to have a group of 10 or 15 people who all do it together. So the cost is very minimal, for everybody. So that's not going to be a very expensive project. And then you can just keep building it and scaling it. The more people, the more leads you buy, the people come in, they pay for it. They get joined to the service, and we just keep building it out and scaling it out. It's amazing, you guys. People love this system. So for example, let's say I got 100 leads for my business. The AI is going to reach out and probably have a conversation with about 40 of those 100 leads, not all of them. And then out of those 40, it's going to have 15 serious conversations. And then the people, maybe 10 of them go watch the presentation. And then I follow up with those people who watched the presentation because I can see who they were. And then I talk to 7 or 8 of them. And then I close 3 or 6 or whatever in my business. Okay. So that's how you can do it as a network marketer. And that's how you can use AI. It's pretty amazing. Okay. The next one is real estate. So I have a client right now, Henry, and Henry is working on buying homes in Tennessee. And he has a chatbot that reaches out to people he finds on his list. So he's using different tools and different software to find people who want to sell their home because maybe they're foreclosed or they're financially having problems. Maybe their parents died who owned the home and they just want to sell it. Maybe they're going through a divorce or they're having some other financial challenges. So they just want to sell their house quickly. So what Henry does is he uses software to find those people. And then he has our AI agent reach out to all those homeowners and then starts to have conversation with them through either a phone call or a text message. And then books them to Henry's calendar, and he shows up and talks to them and then does a deal with them, right? Takes the home off their hands, and then he flips that home and sells it to an investor. That's called wholesaling, and he makes money that way. $10,000 to $20,000 in every home he flips to an investor that just buys it for a cash offer. That's a pretty good flip, huh? 10, 15, 20 grand for just finding a buyer for a house, and the AI agent did all the work in finding these people for him. He just had to give the bot the list. I have another client who's doing the same exact thing that Henry is doing, but instead of buying homes, they're buying vacant land. So raw vacant land, and they're giving us a list of landowners, trying to find out if those landowners want to sell their property, and then booking those people to a sales appointment, and then flipping that to someone who wants to buy their land. Same exact idea, but just different, little bit different niche. It's pretty cool. Direct mail coaching consulting. So my friend Ryan hired me to build a bot that would communicate with a small list of his buyer leads. So we had about 122 buyers that just recently came through and bought one of his programs. So we sent a bot to those 122 people. They got an email from Ryan, and they also got an SMS message from him. And then they thought they were talking to Ryan, but it was actually the bot. And we were able to book people on Ryan's calendar. In 4 days, we put I think, what was the number? I think we had like the bot talked to like 15 or 16 calendar bookings, and maybe talked to about 37 people and put 15 people on a sales calendar. And then 4 days later, Ryan was able to make $26,000 in income from closing deals from those people. That is amazing, you guys. That's that real result of money made using AI, where it put people on a coaching call. He showed up, he pitched them an upsell to his program, and people bought it and they paid a lot of money for it. But that's the kind of buyers he has for his program. So my question is, do you guys want to try it? You can go to our website at smairt.ai/demo, and you can go there. Neil, you want to link that up and drop it in the chat for everybody? You can go to smairt.ai/demo, and you can try our AI demo. And what it will do is it'll allow you to pretend like it's an AI for your company. So you'll build the AI by answering a couple questions on the website, and then it'll then test you and say, okay, now be a customer of your company and ask me questions about your company. And you're only given it like very, very little prompting. It has barely any information about your company. And then you'll be able to see very quickly how smart this AI is. And you can ask it questions and pretend you're a customer. And once you do this demo, you'll be blown away at how smart our AI is with very limited information. So Smairt AI /demo. So does it really work? I've showed you guys a lot of case studies today, a lot of fun stuff, right? So a med spa needed more sales. So they dug into their existing client database. It's called the client database reactivation campaign. So they went into their client database of past customers. They used SMS AI Smart Revive agent, who then texted everybody in their database to find the people who are open to coming in and getting a discount service in the med spa. And in the course of 14 days, engaging people through conversations, through text messaging, the bot was able to book 84 sales appointments for people to come into the chair and get a special treatment at the med spa. Now, I don't go to med spas, but I'm told that the average med spa treatment can cost anywhere from $199 to $2,000 each. So you tell me, did that company make a bunch of money on that campaign? Even if that would have cost them a couple $1,000s to pay for that campaign, they made out like bandits. They probably made anywhere between $20,000 and $40,000 from just that one campaign. Okay. This is powerful stuff, you guys. So I gave you the story about Ryan. The bot contacted 122 people over text messages. 37 people responded. 15 people booked on the calendar, and he pulled $26,000 in revenue from his AI agents. That's Ryan and Kevin Harrington from the first Shark from the Shark Tank. And then here's Roland Frazier. Now, just full disclosure, he's not a client, but he has a story about using AI in the exact same way that we can use AI. So it's like we're doing the same thing. So he used an AI assistant to call 2,000 auto-dialed voice calls. So they did a voice AI that outbound called people over the phone. This is not SMS. This is voice calling. It got and booked 193 appointments. Okay, so I set 193 appointments, and then the sales guys got on those calls and they pulled out $383,000 in sales because of those new calendar appointments booked on their calendar. How much would it have cost them, and how much time would it have taken them to hire setters to call and verify and go through all these phone calls with people to set appointments? It would have been very painful and very expensive, but they were able to scale at speed to profitability like nothing they've ever seen before by using AI. All right. So there's a lot of questions in your head right now. I've never used AI before. I'm not sure how to do it. Nobody's buying AI stuff from AI. I'm behind in my numbers. I don't know why. How can AI help me? Our leads are not converting. And the demos, can AI help me? We don't know how to close objections. Can I go to AI and get objections to close these objections with? I don't want to hire more staff because it's expensive. Maybe AI can help me. I don't know where to, how to build excitement and get my prospects excited. Well, AI can help you. Our prospects don't see the value in our product offer. Well, use AI to see a better way of expressing what your product does and the benefits and features. And AI is your solution. You guys, everybody on this call, you learned a lot of stuff today. This is my friend Jason Flanagan. He says real learning only occurs if it leads to behavior change. So I entertained you. I gave you some great facts, a great presentation. I got you emotional. I got emotional. I was almost at tears talking about my daughter. The reality is, if you leave this webinar and all you got was just a little bit of knowledge, but you don't have anything that's changing your behavior, what's going to happen? You're just going to leave this webinar and go back to doing everything you used to do the same way. That's the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting to get new results, and you're not getting any new results. So I want to help you guys change your behavior. You need to change your behavior. You need to change something. You need to do something if you're looking to save time and make more money with AI. And I want to invite you to partner with us and work with Smairt AI. So here's my special offer for you guys today. There's nothing to buy. I am not selling you anything on this webinar. So just everyone put your wallets, your credit card. I know you're all like ready to throw it at me right now. You're like, Jeff, just tell me what's the deal. I will buy it. Listen, sorry guys, I'm not selling you anything today. What I am going to do is I'm going to give you a free discovery call with me, because I don't know what your business is about. And I need to talk to every single person that buys from me to find out and make sure you're a good match for us. And so I'd love to do a 30 to 45 minute deep dive discovery call. It's not going to be a sales call. It's going to be a discovery call where I learn about you, I learn about your business, learn about your company, about your products, about your goals, what you're trying to do, what you're trying to accomplish. And we'll see if AI will fit for your business. Or maybe it will, maybe it won't. At least you'll know that at the end of the 30, 45 minutes. And if you decide you don't need to use our services, well, I'm going to bonus you up with some pretty cool stuff. So you're going to find out on that call how AI might benefit your business, how to get more leads, how to use AI to qualify leads, how to use AI to book more appointments and sales, how to use AI to make more money. And if you don't have a business, like I said at the very beginning of this webinar, if you don't have a business, then get on a call with me and I'll show you how AI can help you start a business. I'll give you 4 business models on this call where you can see how we can plug you into existing AI systems and you can start using it. You can become a reseller for Smairt AI and you can earn huge commissions. And I'll go through those with you on the call so you can learn about sending us referrals of your best customers. Maybe you're an agency. Maybe you service a lot of people in the business world and you just don't have the time to figure out AI. Bring me your customers and I will treat them right and they'll get an amazing deal from me and you'll make a commission when you bring us your customers. So this is for the people who book a call. So I'm going to give you the website to go book a call in a second, but for those of you who book a call with me, you're going to get a copy of this webinar transcript. So you actually have to book a call and show up. You get a whole copy of this webinar transcript so you can run it through AI and it'll summarize it for you. You're going to get a free copy of my brand new book. It's called How to Maximize Sales with AI. There it is right there. So guess what? Do you think I wrote that book? How many of you think I wrote that book? Actually, I didn't write it. I used ChatGPT, but I gave it a lot of prompts, so me and ChatGPT basically wrote it together. So I wrote that book. How long did it take me, Neil? Like 4 to 5 hours. So 4 to 5 hours to actually write this ebook. It's about 80 pages and it's really good. It's a stunning ebook. It'll blow your mind. It's like 10 chapters all about how to maximize sales with AI. So I'll give you a copy of my brand new ebook. It's worth about $97 and you'll get that for free. You get a free, basically a 30 to 45 minute coaching session. I'm not going to charge you. I could easily charge $1,000 for this coaching call. And you're going to get it as another free gift from me to learn about you and your business. And you're going to get, if you decide you want to work with me and my company, you're going to get our charter member pricing. Okay. 50% off the price of our products and services. So you're going to get like we're doing like a 25 charter member special. Charter member means the first people to join our company because we just launched, you guys. We just launched. So here's what you do. You go to smairt.ai/Jeff and Neil, link that up in all the chat. Put that link into the chat so people can just click on it. Guys, click on the link that Neil's going to put in the chat for you. Go to https://smairt.ai/Jeff. You're going to go to my calendar and you need to do this over the next 3 to 4 days. Okay. You need to do it right away. Don't wait because the spots are going to limited. They're going to fill up. I'm going to be doing a lot of coaching calls with people over the next several days. And I want to make sure I'm giving you everybody my full attention and not being overbooked. So book right away. Go to smairt.ai/Jeff. Book a time on my calendar. I will show up. We'll get on a Google Meet call. We'll be on video together, face to face, and we'll just have a good time for 30, 45 minutes talking, getting to know your business. And then I'll share with you what we can do to help you if it makes sense. Okay. So you'll get an offer to join our coaching program for the Charter 25. Only 25 people are a part of the coaching program for the Charter 25. You got to be able to afford $70 a month. Okay, so people are asking, what does this cost? How much does your program cost? Okay, it's different for every single person. It's going to be different. So what I can tell you is, if you can afford $70 a month, then you can afford our services. Okay, that's the good news. You can afford our services if you can afford $70 a month. If you can't afford $70 a month, don't book a call unless you're maybe looking to become an affiliate for us. Then book a call in that case, because then you'll definitely make way more than $70 every time you make a sale. Okay, so that's the rule. You got to be able to afford $70 a month, or you want to become an affiliate for the company, or you're not qualified, unfortunately. And I don't want you to go on that call. I don't want to waste your time. Certainly don't want to waste mine. So I want to talk to the people who have financial means to do this, or they want to become an affiliate. Okay, this call is really going to help you set some goals. It's going to really help you find out the best ways that AI can benefit your business. And that's all we're here to talk about, you guys. How great was that? So we got through the content. I did the same thing I always do. I give myself 45 minutes and I take another 45 minutes on the back of that. So I apologize. I went longer than I thought. It's my first time doing this presentation. I'm a little rusty, but it was a banger, right? It was good. Did you guys enjoy the presentation? Did you guys get some value today? Let me know in the chat if you had some value, if you learned some things, you found out some cool things about music, and you probably heard some of these websites before. But the thing is, you guys, you have knowledge about a lot of stuff, and knowledge about a lot of stuff without any action, it's like being retarded. I'm not putting down retarded people, but if you have knowledge about something and you don't use it, then you're handicapping yourself. You're missing out on so many things that you could benefit for your business and your life, and have more fun and increase your free time and optimize and be more efficient and use the newest trends in technology, rather than struggling with the things you're struggling with now. So if you are a business owner and you'd love to jump on a call with me, just go to smairt.ai/Jeff and get on a call with me. Let's get on a call together, and I'd love to help you guys and talk about how AI can assist your business. Any questions coming through? I wanted to show you guys. I'm going to do a quick demo for you guys. I wanted to show you the phone call service. Some of you probably have heard it before. It's a business called Air. I'm gonna play for you guys an audio. So Air will connect into our CRM and automate phone calls right out of our CRM. So we're going to go to recordings. I'm going to play for you guys a recording. Let's see here. Let's see. Which one is good? This one's a little bit longer. Let's do this one.
Hey, is this Jeff?
Yeah, it's Jeff.
Hey, Jeff, it's Chrissy from Smairt AI. How's your day going so far?
Going good.
That's great to hear, Jeff. I just wanted to call and thank you for requesting Jeff's free ebook, How to Maximize Sales with AI. Did you check your email? I want to make sure you got it there waiting for you.
Not yet.
No worries, Jeff. Take your time. It should be in your inbox soon. By the way, I'm actually one of the managers over here at Smairt AI's client success team, and I also wanted to check in with you to see if there's any way we can help you. I apologize in advance if there's a bit of a delay in our conversation. We've been experiencing some audio lag today. So I'm curious, what had you interested in maximizing your sales with AI?
Oh, I just heard that AI is the next greatest thing and I need to be using it in my business. So I'm looking for solutions.
I hear you, Jeff. AI definitely has a lot of potential to enhance businesses. Now let's imagine everything went perfectly and you were using our AI-powered sales tools to generate more leads and sales appointments. What would be your ideal outcome in, let's say, 1 or 2 months from now?
I'd get more sales appointments and be making $50,000 a month.
That's a fantastic goal, Jeff. Getting more sales appointments and reaching a monthly income of $50,000 would definitely be a game changer. Why is that specific outcome important to you?
Well, it would allow me to hire more staff, pay off some bills, pay off some taxes, go on vacations, and have more fun.
That sounds amazing, Jeff. Having the financial freedom to hire more staff, pay off bills and taxes, and enjoy vacations definitely adds a lot of fun and excitement to life. Can you tell me more about why having that freedom and fun is important to you?
I don't want to work all the time. I want to enjoy life and not have burdens of bills and financial debts.
I totally get where you're coming from, Jeff. It's important to have a work-life balance and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Dealing with bills and financial debts can be a burden, but achieving your ideal outcome would definitely alleviate that stress.
All right, so that's just like a quick overview. That's one voice that we picked for Chrissy. We have a new voice for Chrissy. She's a Southern Belle. I'm just going to play a few minutes of it. We have her. Let's see.
Hello.
Hey, is this Jeff?
Yep.
Hey, Jeff, it's Chrissy from Smairt AI. How's your day going so far?
Oh, it's great now that I'm talking to you.
Fantastic. I just wanted to thank you for being one of our brand new clients. We are so excited to have you here. So today I'm calling to do your onboarding appointment, and I'll be gathering some data from you during our short call. Oh, I want to mention, sometimes my line is a bit laggy, so I apologize in advance if I cut you off. Are you ready to begin?
So that's my Southern Belle, Chrissy, in the Southern Belle voice. So that is a software that we use. Like, you can go learn it if you want. It costs you a lot of money and a lot of learning to figure out how to do that. We just do it for you. So it's part of the services that we offer. We can set up voice agents to make phone calls to your MLM leads, to your customers, to your prospects, and we can qualify people. I think there's a per minute fee. It's somewhere between 30 and 40 cents a minute. So it does have an expensive cost to do it at volume, but the more volume you do, the lower those costs go. So you do have some call costs to do that. And that system is also using ChatGPT on the back end to create the conversations. And as I'm speaking to the AI agent, it's going to the API into ChatGPT, and it's like all instantaneously happening. So I'm asking questions, answering questions. It's understanding my answer, repeating my answer back, and then figuring out based on a script. You upload a script into it, and it just follows that script. But it can dialogue with people and have what's called conversational AI. Okay, that's the term you're looking for. If you're ever going to do any AI purchases, whether you work with Smairt AI or not, you go work with other companies. You want to use conversational AI tools, not mini chat or other tools where it's just like the person says this, then here's choice one, choice two, and then okay, now they answer this way. So now you give them choice one, choice two. It's not choice one, choice two, choice one, and you move through a tree. It's just natural conversation, which is what it should be. Okay. All right. So let's look at some of the questions we have here. What questions? If I didn't cover your question, or if Neil didn't answer your question, Neil, if you see some questions, come on voice and let me know to answer them, so I can make sure I address them all. Talked about not being able to print sheet music. So Dr. Dre says, how does the copyright aspect work? You own the copyright. So when you're using Suno and you make a song and you download the song, you own that song. The copyright is 100% yours. Only as a paid member. You have to be paying the $10 a month fee. Then you can take that music and sell it and license it and do whatever you want. It is your created content. You own the rights. Regarding the phone chat, can I have a conversation go from a website, chatbot, press a button, and a phone call? Yep. You can have that where people, let me just make sure I read that right. Put it back up there again, Neil. was the last part of it that said? Go from a website chatbot, press a chat button, and the phone chat answers the business and the business details. Yeah, you can have it, call you. It can do an outbound call you. You can have the agent call you, text you. You can have the agent call you on the phone, and then you say, I don't want to talk to an AI. I want to talk to a human. And then the AI can also transfer your call to a human. So then they always have a person that they can talk to. Great webinar. Thanks, Harry. I'm glad you were able to attend. Thanks, everybody, for jumping on here. Let's see if there's any other questions that have come through here that I'm missing here. Awesome. So, well, I'm glad you guys spent time with me, whether you're watching this on replay or if you are watching it from the streaming platforms. We actually stream this through StreamYard, which is really cool because it allows us to have a hosted webinar on our website, which people can register for in advance. And then we're also live streaming this webinar on Facebook, on my Facebook page. We're also live streaming this webinar on my YouTube channel, and we're live streaming this webinar inside my LinkedIn profile. So basically we're in 4 places at once using the power of AI, right? So we get to reach our audience and our followers. I have a small audience on Facebook, only 600 people. I have 6,000 people on YouTube, and I have 4,000 people on LinkedIn. So over the course of the next several days, we're going to have a lot of people see this webinar because we're going to be blasting it out there. And so if you didn't book yourself a call, you see the link that's in the chat box, Smairt.ai /Jeff. Go book a call for the calendar. Get on there, and we'll talk. We'll see if we can do some business. We'll see if we can help you guys and get you going down the AI highway. All right. Kevin says, could you repeat what you said about conversational AI in ManyChat? Okay, so conversational AI is like, it's able to understand intent. It's able to understand what you're asking for, whether it's through a text message, whether it's through a phone call, like you heard me talking to Chrissy on the phone just a few seconds ago. And conversational AI is like raw, live, and unscripted. And even though the AI has a script of things to ask you, you could totally interrupt the AI, ask totally random questions to it, and it's going to understand what you're asking and be able to go off script, then come back to the script and kind of get through the objections, get through the objectives that you want people to do to get them to book appointment with you. If you're using ManyChat is limited because you can only have like 1, 2, or 3 or more choices. Hey, I'm wondering, are you interested in working with me in AI? Click, yes or no. Click yes. Okay, great. You said yes. Then next question. And then I only have choices, a couple of choices that I can choose from. And it's not conversational. It's not through speech. It's not through natural language understanding. It's all through just kind of like work tree workflows. It's worked for a lot of businesses for the last 6-7 years. That ManyChat tree system has been very successful in building a lot of income for business owners. But we're beyond that now. Like, we're using much smarter technology that is cheaper and better to use than ManyChat. And so this blows ManyChat away because it does everything ManyChat does naturally, and it follows your script. So hopefully that answered your question, Kevin, on that. Dr. Dre says, thanks, Jeff. Welcome back. I'll be looking you up, Dr. Dre. We're going to make some music together. You, me, and Snoop Dogg, right? Let's make some music together. Anyone has any other questions? We're going to just stay on here live for just a few more minutes. We got, I'll give it like 2 minutes more. If anyone has questions about AI, if I missed a question, definitely drop it in the chat for me and we will respond to it and answer your question. I love answering questions. I want to make sure everyone's questions are answered. I also want to make sure if you guys haven't booked your call, go to smairt.ai /Jeff and get on my sales calendar, we call it a discovery call. We'll do a deep dive discovery with you. At the end, I will make an offer to you if it makes sense for you. And obviously, no obligation to buy anything. But I think you'll see the value. That's why we have customers lining up to get into the company right now. And when we maximize that 25 charter membership and we get that full 25 booked, the price is going to go up. You're not going to get the 50% discount anymore. So the prices will go up. Definitely. And so you're going to get my best, lowest offer that we've ever sold this for our charter member launch. So we want to invite you guys to become our charter members. We're going to take good care of you guys because you're going to be the original 25. Obviously, we've done a lot of beta testers and had a lot of beta tests that we have brought in as well, some of our friends, and they absolutely love the program. You've seen many of the testimonials we shared with you guys in the webinar here today. All right, I'm not seeing any other questions come through, you guys, so we're going to wrap it up. I just want to say thanks to everybody for joining us. It's good to come back and connect with all of you guys again. Thanks for being on my list. Those of you who got our emails, thank you for registering. I'm going to start emailing you guys a lot, so forgive me in advance. That's how it works. You know, we're marketers. I'm not bashful about that. I'm a marketer, and I sell stuff, and I help people with my stuff make more money and save more time. That's the trade-off. You're going to learn some really cool stuff with me, right? And those of you watching on my other platforms, make sure you go check out Smairt AI, and you can opt into our list so you can start getting information about what we do. If you're on another platform that you don't have a relationship with me yet, I invite you to come to our website, and there's webinars you can watch. In the future, you're going to be able to get our ebook, and we got some amazing stuff in store for you guys that's going to blow your mind. We also show you on our website all the services that we offer, so you can see what all the services are, all the things our bots can do. So spend some time on there. You're going to learn a lot. So, all right, let's see. Yeah. Okay, cool. Thanks, Kevin. All right, guys, that's it. I'm out of here. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. And if you came in late, watch for the replay. We'll see you guys later. Bye for now.